Good. So going to do some techniques and then also show you how to train your techniques, right? The technique that we will concentrate on today is the Bill Sao, the Park Sao, right? For all these years, I've been focused on training on the parallel side. So I want to show you how to enter into cross arm side, right? So they call it the orthodox, right? So if I'm here and he's there, right? So I go in, get up your arm up, get your arm up. I go in, right? I jam up the arm, right? So I'm on the blind side, right? So he's moving around, I'm here. No, stay there. I move, right? So from here, I go in, I jam him up, right? Right? So I watch here, he swings, right? I'm on the blind side. Right? Okay? So I'm going to show you slowly. Right, so you here, you switch, you move in, you check, and punch. Right? You switch, you go in, check, and punch. So you switch, pin the arm up, so you can see the other elbow. Okay? All right. Right? So here, you jam up, right? And then, you watch him here, so he swings, right? Watch the elbow, fire on the blind side. So from here, right? Okay? So you can start from here, switch, you go in, check, right? So once you control the elbow, you control the arm. So it doesn't matter. This one comes in, right? You pin him up, you wrap him up. All right? Right? So from here, you come in here. You go, my foot is going over there. No, look. My foot is going over there. See that? Not here. You're too close to here. Here. So you can't use that one. You swing him around, push the wrist down. He's going to, from here. Can't defend himself. He give up his back. Right? Okay? Right? Yeah. Right? So when you see them like this, it's Christmas time. Christmas time. Right? Here. Okay? All right, let's do this one first, and then we're gradually moving back to, right? On the wrist, you follow me. On here, you're going to hit me, right? On the wrist, right? Okay? Not here. See, you already hit me. So you push it down, he's going to follow you. On the wrist. But you jam up the elbow, right? You jam up the elbow. Sorry. Getting too excited. Right? So you kick him on the knee, right? Distract him, whatever. Right? Right? See that? 2. You're already in a winning position. How can you defend? 2 fingers. See? 2 fingers. I can take him anywhere. 2 fingers. 2 fingers. Why? Why? Anyone ask why?
Pin up his weight, his front leg.
Yeah, balance, yeah. Leverage. Leverage. It's like you get him pulled up by a patrolman. You're speeding. You drop a name. That's his boss's boss. You got to leverage. He said, okay, son, you can go. Right? His leverage is this long. My leverage is this long. So 2 fingers. He had no balance. How can he defend himself? Right? You get him off balance. So you get him on the elbow. Right? Here. Here. So never give up your elbow. Never. Right? Okay. Okay. See, watch the elbow, control the elbow, fight on the blind side. No system. Don't listen to me like that. All right? No system in the world can do it. You know why? No system in the world can do it. Right? Because normally, if I fight on the blind side, I'm here. His arms are longer than mine. His legs are longer than mine. Because I'm on the blind side. Right? It's no advantage. But where's the advantage? Because I'm controlling the elbow. I'm controlling the elbow, controlling his balance. And say if you have the right hand free and he swings the right hand, swing, right? Whoops. But there's another trick that you can use. Yeah. Okay. Right. So he swings. You know why you can do it? Because I'm watching the elbow. For me to move this much, for this fist, let's move how long? Did you ever measure? At least 2 feet. Right? So I'm here. Go on, keep going. Go on. Go on. Don't stop. Why do you stop? Right? Why? Because I'm on the blind side. I'm controlling his elbow. Don't exchange. Don't be smart. He said, then you're in trouble because sometimes he could get you because you exchange, you slow down. You can measure the punch. For him to do this punch, about 0.14 of a second. 0.14. For me, to deal with that is 0.11 of a second. All right? No, they have to find here. Here. All right? But you exchange, you give up 0.03 of a second. So you give and take. All right? So let's start from this position here. You're punching, he swings, right? Then you stop him temporarily. Then you wrap him up. So the only way he can get out of here is praying. Well, if he's religious, right? Okay, so you, hang on, I'm talking. You're here, all right? So you're here, left arm against left arm. You block cross arm, right? Okay, so how do you practice this? Every morning before you get out of bed. Before you get out, no, after you get out, because you forget everything. Right? You block, you lap. You block, you lap. right? So you hear he swing, block, slap. All right? Don't exchange arm. Don't swing. Don't exchange. Block, one arm, deal with one arm. Because we are using two arms at the same time. All the other brothers are using one arm at a time. 1, 2, I'm very fast. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm so fast that I'm scaring myself. But I'm using two arms. I'm here, right? Wrap him up. So how is he going to get out? How is he going to get out? On the blind side. On the blind side. Can't get out. You have to make them cannot get out. That's why you train your reflexes. So the first one I want to show you is cross arm. Right? Block cross arm. Right? So blind side, your center parallel to his shoulder. So from here, he's opening everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. All this, everywhere. All right? Okay? Yeah, that's parallel arm stick. We're doing cross arm.
From the cross. And then
No,
moving.
we're doing cross arm controlling the elbow. Left against left elbow. Here, block with the cross arm.
He's still moving.
Okay. Now, this time we're going to show you how to deal with, they jab, right? How you're going to do it. Wow, very fast. Right? In fact, Joe Louis was doing 4 punches a second. Amazing, right? You know how many punches a second the Grandmaster do? 8.3. Because they can only use one arm at a time. Right? And also every punch is equal to my body weight. Why is that? Because, okay, so if he punched like that, right? He punched like that. Go on. And you have to push with your, there's no power, right? In here, there's no power. Why is that? Because all he had is the elbow behind it. But if you punch with the elbow in, that's why I keep saying, punch with your elbow in. Your elbow in, push, just push. Yeah. Yeah. Why? Why? Why is so much? Because the elbow, shoulder, hip, footing, everything is behind this punch. In here, only the elbow behind it. Right? So you don't need punch from here. From here. My punch is only this long. Right? Because I got the elbow, shoulder, hip, everything behind it. If you want to punch more than your body weight, you're going to lose balance anyway. Right? So that's why, in the boxing gym or in the fighting gym, they get people standing there, sitting there watching the fight. The opponent, their fighter is going to fight. They say, when he does this, then he lunge. And then they're going to catch him lunging. Boom. Finish. Right? It's because they have people they are watching in slow motions. So now, you see the boxing now, and the boxing 20, 30 years ago, they're different. Right? In the boxing now, if you put Marciano in the ring now, he couldn't even pass. Why? Because they are punching like this. They're losing their balance. Balance, most important. All right, so where are we? Okay, he's jumping, right? So he's jumping. See what I did? He cannot double. No, jab, right? On the elbow. So he come back. No. Yeah, I'm following. one control, I don't care about the fist. I occupy the line for the elbow. Right? So once it slows down, you can go outside. So I'm going to show you the golden move. The golden move. Right? Jam him up somewhere near the elbow. Right? Hey, I'm not ready yet. Right? Right? Same move. Once you're in here, you say, I won. He say, no. Boom. Right? Right? So, you can also just jam him up. You can also just jam him up from here. Right? But if he's moving around, jabbing, right? Elbow, elbow, elbow. Watch the elbow. All right? Okay? You jam him up? Okay. Now, last time I gave you exercise, every time you wake up, what do? You go this, right? This time, every time you wake up, you do this. All right? The other way. So, right? Last time was this way. This time, right? Yeah. From underneath up, right? Both from underneath up, except one goes this way, one goes opposite way. Right? Your right hand is anti-clockwise, your left hand is clockwise. Okay? Yeah. All right. Have you ever seen people do that? Right? So, right? So you check that. Right? You check that. See that? You check that. So he already give up his blind side. Right? Or if you in one of those MMA fights, you check and kick. Right? Same thing. Because for the brain to react, this, you can measure the fastest is 0.22 of a second. Right? But if they come to learn Wing Chun, my Wing Chun, not anyone's Wing Chun, you can build your reflexes to 0.04, 0.05 of a second. Right? Unless you know what to do. Because check, and I'm on here. So for him to react, it's very difficult. Without training our Wing Chun, it's very difficult. Right? So the contact reflexes, you do Chi Sao and so on, right? But most systems, they don't know. They right? Okay? So check, and you're already there. He's giving it up. Check. Right? Okay, another exercise in the morning. In bed. Right? Double park. Right? Okay. Double park in bed. So you got 3 exercises now. Not before bed. After bed. After sleep. Alright? So you're fresh. Right? Okay? So from here, you should make it, because you do Chi Sao and all that, you make it, you cannot lose from here. How can you lose from here? Right? Right? So you go from here. No, you're doing that. Right? Double power. Right? Okay? Alright? So this time, they do it like that, right? They pose like that, right? Yeah, right? So still the elbow, right? So what you do is you jam up, right? You jam up, so we can hit and do anything in that to be rebalance. Yeah, he could swing, he could maybe move back and swing with this one, but you jam him up. Right? You jam him up here. Right? You can use bóng sáu, or you can just do a you know, the park sáu. Right? So you still the leading elbow. Right? Right? Remember, we did that. Where else we did? Right, this time he's doing that. Right? Okay. So from here, right, all you need is to order an iron palm program. One punch. Break the coconut. All right? Right? So for him to use this arm, because that's the one that I want, right? If he swings the other one, it's better. Go straight in to the face, right? So it's very hard for him to recover from that, because my contact reflexes, when you train a bit longer, you got teeth out and so on, right? So from here, right? So he swings with that one, right? Yeah. So, right. Okay. All right. So it's all in the contact reflexes. Have you ever go fishing? Are you a good fisherman? No. Next time you go, you can improve your fishing. Don't look. Don't look, because you see and react is 0.2 of a second. If you see the fish come in and you react, 0.2 of a second. You close your eye, you feel, you catch him, because he's 0.05, 0.04 of a second, using contact reflexes. Right? Very important. Next time you knock somebody out, you say, you see and react. It's 0.2 second. Me, 4 times faster than you. 5 times faster than you. 0.04, 0.05 a second. Contact reflexes. Later on, we'll do a little bit of contact reflex drill, right? So from here, obstacle course. Right? Yeah, no, we're doing this one, okay. We're doing this one, alright? Okay. Right, okay. Dealing with kicks, alright. So anything that comes from the blind side, anything, right? Say a lot of times that, when you stand like this, it's easier, anything from here. But when you stand like this, right, still the same. Anything like this, come from there, come straight, anything come from this side. All you do is just kick, right? The movement is this. You kick your fingertips. That's another thing you practice, but you get up first, right? So from here, okay. So he comes in, right? Okay. I'm getting too close to it. Yeah. Right? Okay. Make sure the leg does not rise. right? If you kick here, same thing. Right? How easy it is. Because for him to do a round kick, for me just to lift up my knee, except my foot follows it, right? For him to kick is about 0.18 of a second. If it's those slap front kick, right? If it's those ones, it will take longer. I don't know how long. We couldn't be bothered measuring it, right? Okay. So you lift up your knee. Basically, you do that, right? Okay. Right. Sorry. Right. Right. So you make sure the leg does not rise. So your arms coming over your head, come down. Right? Yeah. Okay. So after you go to the blind side. Right. Go to the blind side. Okay. Anything that comes from this side, right? Because you might have to guess whether it's kicking you here, kicking here. So you do this, right? You're still picking up. Whoa! You're still picking up this knee, right? Because you don't have to guess. I'm just making it easy for you. You don't have to guess whether it's the low kick, it's the medium kick, or the high kick. You just get on top of it, right? So you go for this leg. So you pick up, right? Except this, if it's high, right? You go, right? Now I'm going to show you. Okay. You come here. Hold on to this. Hold on to this. Hold on to this. Get down. You put your leg up there. Lift. Okay. Lift. Lift. You can. Right? Lift and down. Lift. The weakest muscle on your body is on your hips. So you attack the weakest muscle. So if you kick high, right? If you kick high, you attack. Boom, you break his leg. Come to the blind side. Right? But it's just in case he kick low, you pick it up and you avoid that low kick. So you don't have to search for it. You understand? I'm making your life so much easier. Right? So if you can't do this, next time you're in trouble, ring me. I'll instruct you. Right? Right? Okay? So the most important thing when you control the elbow right on the blind side is that spinning, how to deal with the spinning back fist or spinning back kick. Right? So you're here, he spins around, right? So you don't turn, right? You don't turn. Here, just bring up your arm like this. You step back, right? 1, 2, 3, the triangle. 2 fingers, I control him there. Right, this triangle. Right, see that? This in the middle. 1, 2, 3. This triangle. Alright? So you're in here. Okay? So you do it slowly. So you look from here, there, right? And then come back. Right? Not too much. Too much he swings around. Alright? Just right in the middle there. Right? So from here, you got the back, you got the side. Right? He can't defend. He can't defend his back. Right? This is good practice. You should come. Very good. You gotta recover. Right? Here. Right? Yeah. Right? So you have good stance, doesn't matter if you on roller skate. Right? So from here, right? See that? 1, 2, 3. Here is you're on the blind side. Here, right? You step back with this. Right? So from here, see that? Right? I block like this, right? And I come back. All right? So once you recognize this triangle, doesn't mean that it won't work when you're here. Right? Remember, you were here, and he spun around. Right? So you were here, you can spin around. Right? Right? You're still to restrain him. This is triangle. Because if you, you don't have to do what I do. But what I tell you is probably I like to do it, right? And also it's probably better control, right? So from here, right? Low, right? Now, you step back. See that you make sure this elbow, the triangle, you drop a line there, it will be a triangle there. But if you spin it too far, it's going to come around. If you don't spin it far enough, you just here, right? He's going to spin the other arm, right? So you don't, you're here, right? You come back, you probably face, yeah, you come back like that to get this triangle. Put your foot on that point, right? Of course you need a little bit of practice, right? But you could even do this, right? Here, you could even do this. Just pin him there, right? And then just pin him there, right? All right, we're about to finish today. Firstly, I want to give you the most important requirements when you in close quarter combat, right? Or in whatever situation. Right? Three things first before you even count on your skills. Firstly, you got to keep calm. How you keep calm, right? In the old days, the doctor say, breathe in, breathe in. No, don't breathe in. No, because when you take a big breath in, your heart rate going to go up another 6%. Short breathe in, long breathe out. Short breathe in, long breathe out. And also you look at the swimmers, they come out, Olympic swimmer, they tap here. Why? Why? Any doctors here? No, the adrenal acid go to the heart. They stop the adrenal acid to the heart, right? You see, they're old boxers. No, new boxers, they don't do that. The old boxers, they do that. Why they do that? Right? They do that. Right? Some new boxers, they punch themselves. Maybe it'll work. They stop the adrenal acid get to the brains, right? Because when the adrenal acid reaches the heart, your heart rate is going to go up, shoot up. When the heart rate go up to 110 beats per minute, you start losing finer motor skill, right? You know, your fingers and eyes and feet, arm coordination. When the heart rate go up to 145 beats per minute, you start losing complex motor skill, right? Your coordinations, arm, leg coordination, eye, arm, leg coordination. When it go up to 170 beats per minute, you lost all your finer motor skill, all your complex motor skill. All you have is gross motor skill. So that's why in the street you see them fight. They just swinging, right? They might as well close their eyes because they all tunnel vision. They can't hear, they can't see, right? So and then after the fight they say, oh, I have 20 years karate. And I was karate champion way back in the kindergartens or something. So, because they lost it. The adrenal acid get to the brains, get to the heart rates go up, right? So you're going to keep calm, right? Long breathe out, short breathe in, right? Don't look at their face. Look at the leader's elbow. That's it, finished. Good. Right? 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. Right? All right? The second thing is, where do you look? Look at the elbow, right? And also, because your heart rate is down, your peripheral visions open up. So I'm standing here, I look at him. I can see my fingers. Right? But if I'm getting excited, heart rate, so the peripheral vision start coming in, right? No good. So you also have to control your heart rate to get good peripheral visions, right? And then balance, right? Never move your body before your feet. I want to go forward. I want to go back. I want to step back. I want to go to the left. Which foot you using? Left foot, good. Very smart. I'm going to go to the right. Right foot, yeah. Right? Always move your foot before your body. Once you move your body first, you're gone. Right? Because you get stuck there. Right? So those things, those three things. Then you talk about skills. How to compare strategies and skills and so on. All right? So